Okay, this is Teddy Roosevelt. He will become the 26th president of the United States, and he might be the most interesting president we've ever got. Just some background on him. He's going to attend and graduate from Harvard, which for most people would be the highlight of their life. For Teddy, he's just getting started. Teddy Roosevelt is going to work his way to being the Assistant Secretary of the Navy, something he's going to hold in 1898 during the outbreak of the Spanish-American War. If that wasn't good enough, Teddy Roosevelt is going to join the war, storm up San Juan Hill as a member of the Rough Riders, which is very successful. He's also going to be instrumental in promoting George Dewey as a naval commander. George Dewey, in turn, will win the Battle of Manila Bay very decisively, thus defeating the Spanish in the Spanish-American War. We get the Philippines from that, so we're going to thank Teddy for that. As far as some other accomplishments, Teddy Roosevelt is going to be the youngest president of the United States. He will become president after the assassination of William McKinley. On a sadder note, Teddy Roosevelt's wife and mother will die on the same day. It's actually Valentine's Day, or the 4th anniversary of their engagement. Teddy Roosevelt will famously write in his diary that the light has gone out of his life. While in the White House, Teddy Roosevelt actually will spar, and he will go blind in one eye, just because it's Teddy Roosevelt. The teddy bear is also named after Teddy Roosevelt. The story that I want to highlight the most, though, is actually after Teddy Roosevelt's tenure as president, which was successful in its own right. He is paramount in building the Panama Canal, which was a huge accomplishment in the time. Teddy Roosevelt, as he's campaigning for his third term as president, is up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A guy by the name of John Shrink, I think it's John Shrink, look me up on that, apparently has a vision that William McKinley points to Teddy Roosevelt, saying to assassinate him. So as Roosevelt is walking out of this hotel, Shrink shoots him. Luckily for Teddy Roosevelt, the eyeglasses that he's wearing, the case is in his pocket, along with a 50-page speech. That's what the bullet hits. Roosevelt is an avid hunter, coughs, realizes he's not coughing up blood, determines that the bullet has not entered his lung. He will then tell everybody that he's going to give the speech after saying a couple things to his potentially would-be assassin. Roosevelt will then talk for 84 minutes, claiming that it will take more than that to kill the bull moose. He does tell the crowd to be quiet, again, because he has just been shot. I actually love that. Roosevelt will actually keep the bullets in him for the rest of his life. He was very correct that the bullet does not penetrate his lung. Doctors say that it would be more costly to potentially take the bullet out, so just a battle wound for Mr. Roosevelt here. Look into Teddy Roosevelt, one of the more interesting presidents. A lot of these stories you can dive way into, but per always, hopefully you learned something. Love you all.